the ever-changing weather around the world, ever-diverse terrain and roads across the world. With Kumho Tyre that has conquered all. There is no road you cannot go. Go with Kumho. Kumho Tyre.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 5 of the V8 Vets Split 3, coming to you on a Saturday night, which I've corrected with management. We'll be 10 o'clock every Friday moving forward. That'll make everybody happy. If there's overlap, there's overlap. So that's been sorted. You're happy to know about that one. With me tonight, I've got Craig Healy from Split 2, the legend, the extraordinary driver himself. Mr. Ed Cullen from Shadow Racing, Mr. Mark Dial, and of course, Reg James. So great to have Reggie there.
Hey, John.
How are we, boys?
Good, thanks.
And
Great.
quite a few in the chat already. Luke Powell and we've got Ed in there and Pete Kelleher from Energy Sim Racing, and of course Peter Vermey as well. So g'day, boys. And we might just start, of course. I don't think we really need to look at this track map too long. I think we all know where we're going in this place. If you don't, you're not trying hard enough. It's up the mountain, through Griffins, up through the cutting, up in the Reed Park, through Frog Hollow, through Solomon's, through McPhillamy, Skyline, the S's, through the Dipper, into Forest Elbow, down Conrod, through the Chase, round Murray's Corner, and back to the start finish. Just a gentle little jog around Mount Panorama.
I'm pretty sure that I've lost it at every one of those corners along the way.
If you haven't, you're not trying hard enough. So what we might do is we might start with, if I can just get this to work, and none of them are showing up, so this has got me a bit worried. I've killed everything thanks to Dave. Capture.
Coulter strikes again.
Here we go. A couple of quick fix on the fly. Look at this modern technology here.
Oh, you've done this before, John.
I've done this too many times. It's not really a great way to start a broadcast, though. Anyway, we will get this up and running with the one and only Gunter doing a lap of Bathurst for us.
Silence is golden.
I've just been told we've got no sound, so I'm going to ditch that. I'll try and get that back to us a bit later. So, my bad. That was all working for me a bit earlier. Anyway, we'll jump straight into it, boys. What do you reckon?
Let's go.
Let's go. We have 300 kilometres around this track. I'm really annoyed with that not working for me earlier. Okay, let's go straight into this race. So, of course, We had Jason Strange on the front row with you, Reggie. Rob Brewer back. John O'Coley, Daniel Sheriff. Todd Martin, Ricky, Ed, you were not too bad. Jason got a good little jump on you there, Reg.
He did, and he sat it out nice and wide, so very good start for him.
And of course, what that look like, Craig down towards the back. Nicely tucked in there with tucked right in there behind. Look.
I reckon that's a race control moment.
Yeah.
Race control car 97, turn 2.
We'll dispute that. So yes, race control moment. And SDK's not playing the game as well. I am really winning tonight, aren't I?
Sound as well.
There should be race sound now.
It might be my ear that I can't hear anything.
You won't hear it on, if you're watching live on Discord, you won't hear the sound.
No, I'm not. I'm watching it both.
Yeah, a nice little loose move there. I will try and see if I can resurrect SDK. And just while we're waiting to do that, I might just quickly jump on with Shane Nichols. He's right back there, that's all right. Jason Strange continuing on.
All right, Jason has some amazing pace when it comes to quality
Oh,
on every track. He
unbelievable.
can really light it up.
You know, his practice time was split one stuff.
Yeah, I think he put in his second lap in practice, and it took me about 16 laps to get within half a second of him.
Oh, someone's off in the corner there.
There we go.
Oh, that was me. That wasn't me. There was someone hooked me on that corner and spun right in front of me.
Got a feeling I didn't do that quick enough and we're a lap behind, but anyway. I'll have to try and duck the lap on what I'm doing. Very racy up the front here though. Rob Brewer was setting some cracking times last night on Thursday night.
Yeah, the top 5 were.
So you have to remember we're a lap behind on SDK.
Is that me blinking in and out there?
Not sure.
I think it was Mr. Head's link.
Yeah.
See?
I was really struggling with what I thought was just stutters, and it was only through 2 or 3 corners when I was tied up in behind something.
Hey, Hoppy.
Carl Pickering.
Same problem in split two. Cars were blinking a little bit.
Well,
Good evening.
evening, Huffy. How are you?
Really don't need the issue.
Evening, Faz.
Health, Simon.
Hey,
Baz.
Faz.
Hey, Hoff, how are you?
Boys, my mic was off there for a second. I hope you can hear me. Good evening. How are we?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You've already started, have you? Sorry, I only just dropped in.
Yeah, no, we just started.
Okay.
More technical difficulties than you can poke a stick at tonight, but we've started.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, when was this? Oh.
This was lap 2.
Oh.
Oh,
That's 4. Didn't even see that. Yeah, righto.
That was behind you, Faz.
Yeah, right, yep.
of all
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Who was that?
That was Carl Pickering. That's when he towed without permission.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's even worse. It's your instinct, though.
Yeah.
Get off the track, get out the way.
Yeah, especially there, like, that was like not a good place to turn.
Yeah, it's just, you try and do the right thing, and then you think
Yeah,
afterwards,
yeah,
"Oh,
exactly.
I shouldn't have done that."
You
Yeah.
know, you know you're right in the firing line, the cars are coming down that
Oh, Carl, we put a bit of time and effort into this week.
There we go. I think SDK just corrected itself, I think.
Question is, how did Mark find the setup.
Waiting terrible. I couldn't find a brake.
Oh, if you could have waited until later in the race.
I tell you what, there'll be a race where Mark will run out and he'll win by about 35 seconds and he'll still bitch about the setup.
We had that last season, or season before, when he was in split 3.
I must admit, I struggled a little bit in practice with it, but as a race, I really liked it.
Well, I could see everybody else struggling too, because it was like Cheech and Chong across the top of the hill.
Oh,
No,
On
yeah,
cold
brake lockouts
tyres.
everywhere.
right there. See that?
It was a
On
setup.
cold tyres, I really struggled.
It was a setup where you. It was a setup where you really just had to look after the car.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Which after Forest Elbow on lap 2 wasn't too healthy.
Whole heap of people vaping on top of the hill there.
Yeah, I think it may have been.
It's
Yeah.
like a whole heap of them.
I think
Barbecue
Jamie
out of control.
McKnight might have been one of them.
This was the first setup there. I've actually gone real easy on the first 2 laps, and then moved the brake bias backwards and forwards around the lap. I haven't done that in a long time, but this setup worked better when you swap the brake bias.
Yeah.
Mine said just, and I usually change mine half as we're going, but for some, and I know we always disagree on everything with brakes, but honestly, this is the first one I set at a certain point, and I just left it there.
Who stole your wing, John?
Carl Pickering.
Oh!
I hope he autographed it for you.
Oh,
Oops.
oh,
Yeah, that's a great spot.
you caught a bit of grass on him turning, didn't you?
What's that, Ed?
You caught a little bit of grass on that.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave Worrell can tell you about catching a little bit of grass.
Saw that.
Talk about you right on mowers.
Oh yeah. A little bit more hairy than the real thing, I'd imagine.
No, that's unbelievable how that. If he rolls, it's
Wrong. Done well. Yeah, that's smooth. Jesus.
and then he's just rolled off the apex and a Ford took his paintwork off.
Yeah. It did look close, didn't it? I wonder how close it was in real life.
Even if
It looked very close, didn't it?
Even if it was a metre, you'd still be brown pants.
Oh, gee, yeah.
Just for those playing along at home.
Oh, who's that round the outside there?
Scotty.
Oh, they didn't get him. No.
So
Oh,
just for
Scotty.
those playing along at home, I've just put in the YouTube link to Gunter's lap of Bathurst.
Just let him go at Scotty now. Sorry, boys, I've got my glasses on. I can't make the names out.
Scotty's battling with Jeremy Bush and Robbie Crow.
Yeah, I think Bush has got him there. Yeah,
That's how improved Scotty is.
yeah, he did. Now I can read it. It's coming good now.
Yeah. So how many
Yeah,
laps?
sounds
How
good.
many laps of practice did you boys do this week?
Oh, they were all.
20, 30,
No,
John?
not a lot.
I did.
I didn't have any either. Didn't have time this week. The last one.
I think I did about 25 on the night.
Some-
And, did Tuesday night devs, so then we
Yeah,
went
yeah. That was my
days
practice.
plus some practice on that dev. So, but different setup, completely different setup.
So I'm pretty safe with my 40 minutes then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, I think that was actually about maybe 40 minutes on the clock.
I think it's one of those tricks. I know the track.
Yeah.
Just got to work out the set.
Set up, yeah.
Sometimes it comes real easy, and you go, yeah. Sometimes it's backwards and forwards.
One of the tracks that we've done personally, so much of, you don't want to overcook it, so by the time we get to Thursday night, you're bored as shit of it. You know what I mean? You want to keep that hunger, you know. So I didn't do.
Keep finding the wrong spots to clip the walls and the where you find
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, sometimes I thought I'll be a little bit lenient on the practice this week. So you're still excited come Thursday night. You're not bored of it. You know, if you know what I mean.
Next week's a similar track as well. Or this
Go
week.
Montreal.
Always struggle there, mate. Yeah, anyway.
It's one of those
Yeah.
things where if you do too many laps, it becomes a chore.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the track's dog shit.
Especially with the
I'm just looking it up on Google now, and actually, if you type in dog shit, the Villeneuve comes up.
Yeah, after that, Winton comes up.
This is not that bad.
Well, that's a good-looking car.
there we go.
Yeah. I'm going.
I think I missed Tony Martin. I think.
I'm going fast. You want me to? What are you doing? He's going. No, just stay there. Look forward.
And that's actually a good thing, you know, where you can catch people in front when you got two people working together like that.
Yeah, well, the thing. Well, because I kept hearing Tuesday going, you're pulling away from the two behind you, or Ed behind you, and I'm thinking, Ed, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, crew chief on the fuels here and everything, but you don't know to trust that bloke. Oh, oh no.
The loud pedal just a bit too hard.
Yeah, back onto practice around here. I think I'd done about 120 laps. And like I was saying to John, I think about 3 of those laps were above 4 in fuel consumption.
You were just
Amazing.
fuel saving.
Geez, it was quite funny. DSL last night had a fuel saving race, and the little kiddies in that series were only doing like 32 laps.
When you say it, I don't know what happened with me last fill, but I was finished with 5.5 laps of fuel somehow. I don't know. I mean, we did have a couple of laps of safety car, but that was
You did overfill on your last stop.
Did I?
Yeah.
But only just though, John. Not 5.5 laps. It was like 1 lap. I usually go 1 lap over.
No, in your last stop, you seemed to be in pits for a long time.
Oh, you know, I took just 1 lap over because that way, if I do a few donuts, I've got that extra fuel. You know what I mean? Which usually happens late in the race.
Someone thinking that he was going to be up the front end of the field, the pointy end of the field, wasn't he?
I was thinking the same thing.
Nice move by Lucas on it. Andrew Johnson there.
Right. I decided to take a full tank on the first stop, so that I could play around with the strategy if I needed to.
Now
Did you have a strategy?
I had strategy for this one. This one,
Wow.
yeah, I had strategy for it.
I mean, this was a bit of a crashing page here. This was.
Was that you or me that took paint off there, Ed? Someone left a big dusty thing happening.
This was about 7.5. You know, that's, well, mate, you know.
You're going along all right here.
You're pulling away, Mark. Yeah, it's like,
Just really working. Jason over there at the front, isn't he?
you're only a second behind here at this stage. Right?
Yeah, I was doing
Yeah, he sort of really
try and keep up. I knew
Yeah,
if
you
you got
really
away that, you know, if you
all
got
over him.
a draft out of me, then I was stuffed.
Oh, here we go. Shoulders. We got Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy just tucks him behind. Well done.
Good decision.
for you.
too many times
Yeah.
I see it that people are trying to put the switch on early in the race. And this is inevitably what happens.
Oh shit!
Get me on coming through. Look out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a little touch.
That's it. Great overtake that.
Someone else had a bit of pace in it.
Some bloke was throwing it.
Yeah, Jono Kylie. Yeah, he was flying. Absolutely flying.
He was quick.
Oh yeah. We'll notice that.
Well, I buggered quality because apparently I went out too slow on my outlap, and it had told me that I had to reset. Laps aren't going to count.
If you look at the left-hand side of Jono's car here, you can see how quick he's going. It's actually blowing some of the paint off.
The flight that
On the left-hand side, you have a look.
Barrier.
Oh, there we go. See how it's all streaked? It's blowing back. It's going so
Windswept.
quick. Yeah.
So how's
Go ahead, Jono. Say that to Jono.
how's the puff of smoke every time someone touches the brake?
Yeah, I reckon it was like sending smoke signals.
It was funny, wasn't it? It was sort of like, because personally, if you see a little bit of smoke, it's like caution.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? No, I go caution. Somebody's going to run from out between the trees straight in front of me or something. I'm going,
Kangaroo bound across the road.
or something's going to happen.
The pinball effect, bouncing off concrete walls and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's always a worry around the dipper when you see smoke.
Caution, shit, smoke.
And all it was about 4 cars following each other through the same corner, and that's what.
Yeah, all locking the brakes at the same spot.
I honestly thought like the tyres were going to, go burst and they'd have to
Well,
come in. But
I think they sort of do pretty soon, don't they? Or we'll see what happens.
See that happen.
Those flashes
We'll just-
Yeah.
Who knows?
a bit far back to be flashing as much as those boys.
Right up the hill, you're catching pretty quick.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a few that got drive-throughs in the early stages.
Huh?
Well, they saw the wheels and turned around, didn't they?
Yeah.
At first, with the crash there, I saw when I just got on, was just, I didn't see that, and wow, that was big. Oh,
He did that a few
Yeah.
times when I was following him.
oh, there's more.
You don't know if they touched or it's just that lock-up.
It's a bit of net.
No, that's paint. Yeah, that's the. Oh, right.
That's the lock-up. I tell you what,
Hold your brakes.
everything clinched tight there.
Oi,
We knew he did it.
oi. Oh,
Hate seeing
shit.
that, but-
Oh, yeah. Ah! Shit. God.
Jeez, Mark.
I wasn't slowing down because I could see who it was, and I thought I wouldn't get in front of this guy.
Oh, I tell you.
So if I can get in front of him and just slow him up a little bit, it might bring the race back to us a bit. I think it did. I think it worked.
Reggie boy in the front. Oh.
Oh, is someone else following that?
No.
What happened
Nah.
then? It's
was
distracting
Rob, wasn't
when you see that.
Yeah.
No, I think it was a back marker.
Yeah, that was a lap car. I think he was trying to get out the
Oh,
way
boy, yeah, right, yeah.
and sort of outbroke himself. And
Oh, that was, yeah, right,
it's a bit tricky there. You just want him just to race the line because
Yeah.
you're not going to try and take it on the inside there unless they're ridiculously slow.
it's not worth the
I
risk.
just wish they realised that the stick to
Yeah, just race the line, let me go around you, I'll back out on the straight or whatever.
yeah,
Get off the gas in 2 seconds.
But you get worked up in your own mind. Run around the back of split one, you get the fast boys behind you, you go,
Oh,
I better get out of their way, I don't want to wreck their race.
But like you said, just pick your moment, generally in a straight line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, they're pretty good.
Anywhere between Conrod and the quarry, you can let people pass. That's half.
So there's... Oh, so what's going on there? Who's that behind? There.
I think it was the back marker. Just letting them through.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, but who was it?
Marshy, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, it was Marshy.
Oh,
Bill Marker, Jason behind you, pushing.
Marshy finished on the lead lap. Oh, right, he must be.
I'm wondering how I've ended up with a bit of paint off there.
You're going so fast, Mark. Look at that.
It must.
Yeah,
Rubbing anyone up.
it's that, it's that setup, Mark. It's so fast it's blowing the paint off.
Yeah, I doubt it. If anything, that'd be brake dust all down this
Thanks.
one side.
Thanks,
Cause
Toby.
yeah, I just thought I'd just try and keep him behind and just move out. And
If you can keep him occupied, it's a little bit easier. But if he gets a sniff, he's just 1 minute he's there, next minute he's alongside you. So
Yeah, I found that out a few laps later.
I actually really enjoy racing against him because it keeps you on your toes. You've got to be performing.
Who's that?
Jason.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, get some grass. Oh.
Yeah, you got to get out of there.
It's a good side. That could have went either way, that.
He got off just at the last minute, didn't he?
Must have been the setup allowed him to do it.
Probably.
I think it's lacking some force feedback about that point in time, so they didn't have anything to push the car one way or the other. So
Poppy, you're going to get cut off, so you know that.
Yeah.
Mark, that's a big scrape down the side of your car just quietly.
I must have pinched a wall or something.
Hey, hang on a while. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, hold the brakes. Hold the brakes.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey, hey.
I see done.
Shit.
Oh, we all hate being
It's never fun. Is it?
No.
Oh, Haley.
His tyres, I think his tyres are a bit cooked up somewhere about a lap ago, or 2 laps ago.
I think it's time.
He must be 11 laps in. I know mine sort of had that moment around about the 12 to 13 lap where they dipped off for a little bit and then came back.
Yeah. You got to put your foot on Reg come out of the corner and you go, oh, they're a little bit long.
Yeah, yep.
You feel it, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you just got to drive to what it is. Everybody else has got the same problems. Well,
That's it, mate. We're all the same setup, so what do you do about it? Just drive.
You know how we were saying we were doing minimum, some guys were doing minimum lap. Imagine if we had open setup,
Oh,
you couldn't do minimum lap.
who's catching you, Mark?
Yeah. It was sort of a bit of a yo-yo back and forward.
Nice out of there.
Yeah, that was close. That was really close. I seen it. And I
Yeah, see with the
wonder if he's gonna
tyres, yeah. If it wasn't for the tyres, he would have bagged you then.
Yeah, but there was a car around sideways there.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Clear new waters.
No, I didn't. Sorry, boys. Yeah, I didn't see it. Sorry.
I was hoping I'd stayed out as long as I could on that, so
You were trying to blind spot him.
blind spotting, yeah.
Ah, right, okay. Oh, you blind spotted me, oh yeah. All you done was blind spot me, Mark. I didn't see it.
Later on the race, Simon did that to me. Blind spotted me.
Don't, David. No. Oh, well, no.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. John's got it loaded, has he? Has he already got it loaded?
I don't know.
I think he's got a second screen where it's flashing the lap paddock.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, I might get off before that happens.
But he's got an alarm set that he knows a minute before the incident to switch on.
I didn't know where at first.
Usually it's lap corner, then car.
Anyway, we'll keep watching it.
It might be something interesting for the viewers.
Oh God.
I look, when you think about it, potentially it could be, everyone settles into their rhythm. It could be a pretty quiet night, but it's definitely quiet.
No, that's
No, never.
And even though you might have a shocker race, it's still up.
But see, overall, I think we showed boys in split one how it's done.
And split two.
Look at that.
I mean, there's an overtake on the outside. Oh no, it should have happened in split one.
Yes, so here we go. No, let him go, do I?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember that.
That was good driving.
Side by side there.
And of course, it sort of led to a few comments that were made post-race and everything else. I sort of got a bit of keyboard warrior-ish.
Real upset boys.
Yeah, I was just like, leave it on the track, fellas.
Yeah.
Oh, did it? I didn't see that, John.
And if an incident happens, and I know it's easy enough to say after, but if race control see it one way, you've got recourse. Take it up with race control through the proper channels.
That's right, and if you're not happy with it, throw your points on the line and get into it.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was probably very uncalled for. In that chat, it should have been either in the private chat or as Greg just said, you take it up with the race control.
Well, I spent 15 minutes cycling through the chat trying to find out what was actually going on. Then I thought, oh, okay.
With split one, I was really, really upset because there was no mention of that crash going up Mountain Straight and a car flying over the top of me.
But all I saw in the broadcast was you doing barrel rolls in the air.
Yeah, just before that, when they touched and started rolling, I actually went underneath one of them when I was spearing left. And, poor Mr. O'Brien really didn't have anywhere to go, and that's what sent me round.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Wow.
Remember by the looks?
I was wondering what happened off. I didn't see her at all. What happened off?
Yeah, that's what happened.
There you go. You were doing pirouettes and cartwheels.
Yeah.
We all had my granddaughter on the trampoline or something. Rolling around, bang, bang. Funny now, isn't it?
Just on those comments, I know I probably shouldn't say anything, but
Probably not.
but I will anyway.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what's happening here? What's happening here? Oh, what happened there?
Well, he come up the inside, and I thought, race me to the next corner.
Yeah, Barney's still in the pits.
Jammed up a bit. Yeah, right.
I had to pull out of it.
Jeez, you had some pace. I thought you were going to fly around there.
Well, I think he'd spun.
Well, he must have, because, you come back over there real quick. Jeez, this is jammed up, isn't it? My memory shit, I don't remember any of this. Well, some of it, but not.
That's the last spot you want to be the fourth car in that pack.
Yeah, you can't see nothing, eh?
Yeah, it's
And you haven't got time to react if something happens.
no, you're just hoping.
Robbie Crow, yeah.
And he's got some pace too.
Oh, yeah, Robbie goes all right. Yeah.
Yeah, because of that incident.
There's a lot of bloody good drivers in the split, mate. I mean, look at them,
All three.
There's Scotty's flying around, Jeremy Bush, look at them all.
Can I give a big shout out to RSW Graphics for that new skin of mine?
You can.
What? The skin's not done by Dave Bulldog?
No, Dave who?
Oh, wow.
Dave,
Wow.
No, I did my original. But
Which skin are we looking at?
My new one.
Regis.
The
Reg.
boys at RSW.
This beautiful one.
Oh,
Looks all right.
oh.
Yeah, it looks real nice.
I think we're under the safety captain stage.
Yeah,
You look like a fucking. You look like an energy drink. What
Yeah,
bench?
well, that's probably because that's what I'm loaded up on a Thursday night.
It's because he gives.
By the time I get to Thursday night, I need all the help I can get.
It's because he gives 0
Hey,
S.
here we go. Oh, is that it? Nah.
Yeah, no, but guess what I got told? I got told, hang on, wait up. I went, oh.
Oh, that's right. That's when we would. So we actually went past the safety car this first one, and they said, "Hang on." So this is when the confusion started, Ed. Let's take note of this.
I couldn't hear John. And I'm asking Simon, is that a yellow? Because normally we get it flashing up on our driver's screen.
So we don't get that flashing light thing. No, because I heard him and you didn't.
Yeah.
And I'm going safety car, and you're going, no, it's not. I'll go. Well, I don't know. One of us is right, one of us is wrong.
So we've overshot our pitch.
We're going to have to go in with another person next week, so we've got that, the extra vote.
Poor old Ricky's going, you can't overtake the safety car, boys.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on, the pair of us. Anyway.
So we missed the pitch. So
Yeah.
by the time we go back around and get him,
Oh, don't. Yeah.
I'm
This is
28.
both of us score a 40-second penalty coming in the bed, both of us.
Oh,
Not one of us.
Because I reckon they called safety car as I was coming down into the chase.
Yeah, we were arguing. We were not arguing, but we were discussing whether it was or wasn't at stage. And then we finally come in. You watch this up here. Both of us speeding in the pits. 40 seconds. Have a 40-seconder, boys.
I'm laughing at you, Pat.
Yeah, I've nearly overtaken you in the pits.
And I'm going, oh shit, I've got one.
We know what to do next season. We keep these two together.
So you're doing 80 k's an hour down the straight, and you managed to speed in the pits?
No, well, I checked on the replay because I was going, what happened there? Because I was doing 45 as I crossed the line. I went to bring it up to the limiter, and for some reason didn't kick in. What? Ed, second and a half.
Yeah, if that.
After it should have. So I accelerated to like fucking 85.
72.
I've nearly overtaken Ed in the pits after we've crossed the line. I've gone, and then it's gone 40 seconds. I've gone, Anyway, that's one for the uninitiated pit goer there. Watch out for that little trap.
I'll tell you what, that could have been really costly if it had been under race pace.
Oh,
40 seconds.
Yeah, it was costly anyway, mate, really, at the end of the day, but anyway.
put it this way, it shoved us in the late 20s and we're in the
Yeah.
top.
And you gotta, yeah.
But
You gotta work your way through and...
Top three.
Missing that pit window, but I did, because I was struggling to hear Josh all night, so.
I don't know, I didn't have any trouble hearing him. I reckon it was bouncing out copy pretty well.
Copy.
Yeah.
What was it last week? More copies.
I should overtake Eddie.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go on the dashboard here.
Summer and
And there I go. Go overtake Ed.
Ed 56.
yeah. I got pinged as well.
Yep.
Don't forget I'm blaming Faz because he was going that quick. I'm going, oh,
That's
shit,
fucking one way to overtake people. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
And the meantime, you pit crew have just thrown their arms in the air.
yeah, both.
Well, that's why I don't want crew creeps, because all I do is swear at me. You idiot!
We both had to go and see the team principal after the race.
I don't mind crew chief because when you've got a lap to go and you're 25 seconds behind, he's very encouraging.
Oh, yeah.
He'll tell you can still get this.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Well, the guy behind's reeling you in, but that's only because he's come out the pits behind.
It's just he's not real good at adding up that fuel. That's what worries me.
Nah, I've never had a problem with his fuel calculator.
He ripped me off once, and that was all. That was the end of that.
No, he's ripped me off probably once or twice out of what I've used.
But you didn't sack him. Nice sacked him.
Oh,
No,
no,
not good enough. That's not good enough, mate. You're paying good money. Do your job. You know? It's important racing.
I got a new one now.
What are you using now?
The auto pit crew, pit chief, or whatever it is. Oh,
Racing, all that.
yeah.
When I use,
He tends to, he don't tend to override. He tends to override whatever crew chief does anyway.
but I find it's got some good information.
Yeah.
I run iRacing auto pit and I also run STK, so I can compare them to make sure which ones get working properly. Sometimes iRacing auto pit can stuff in as well.
Well, I find SDK just sucks too much out of my.
Yeah.
So,
I heard you like to suck it so much.
we know, Dave, you must have been doing something down.
Someone's playing German porn. Who's playing German porn?
Who's the ones that are talking about sucking too much?
There it is. What is? Who's playing that stuff?
On your car today.
It's a German midget porn, but you know, who cares? It's always porn's always good.
Johnny, you should be playing some wop music in the background here. Wow, go now. Wow. Where's the German porn?
Safety car's about to take off, I think.
Yeah, right.
So
We are
Dave,
after 8:30, aren't we? Yeah, yep. No worries.
Dave, did you have to get the pressure cleaner in to the bucket seat, mate?
I left that for the pit crew boys and just went, I'll deal with this tomorrow.
And of course, you're all going on about your pit entry. Jason Dunn, you owe me one, mate, because too busy listening to Faz about his pit entry. I didn't show yours. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
My replay file,
Johnny,
actually.
rewind.
It is a classic. Anyway,
Okay. I'll shut up.
Might have to show that one after the race.
Missing the good bits, yeah. Don't distract Johnny.
About down here, Dave, it was.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Oh, mate, I shat my pants and I just watched it.
Hey,
Reggie held him up for a fair while here.
Yeah, the moral of the story is make sure you're in the right gear when you do decide to take off.
No.
I'm lucky I didn't get swamped.
It's hilarious. Oh, good work. Oh, dear.
This is Bathurst, mate. It throws things up at you all the time.
Jesus, yeah. Never ending. Oh.
Are you guys
Go on there, eh? Yeah. We've had one so far.
Nice.
I see
I thought
Jason.
there was someone off in the background there. But anyway.
Jason's fan is way in behind me again.
Rob gives me a shot there.
Reggie, what happened?
It was a gentle 0x that Rob gives me on the corner.
Now he's facing the right way.
I don't remember saying that. Shit. Wow.
Yeah, well, we have set far back. We wouldn't have seen anything.
So let's just let Rob go here.
Look at how quick he's flowing.
Rob
off.
is gone. 3 seconds already.
Thanks for coming.
It doesn't last long.
I remember seeing. I remember going past thinking, who is that?
Oh no! Shit! Oh dear!
It lasts long.
Oh dear!
I reckon The right-hand door's still straight on.
Yeah.
I tell you what, the racing's good in split 3, but your rejoins suck.
You're stuffed. If you hit the lead, you know you're stuffed off.
I'm pretty sure in any split the rejoins on this track are shit.
Yeah. You got
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hit the leads. Fucking.
Yours was a good one, Dave.
Find a gear, any gear, and get the fuck out of there.
In reverse by the looks, that car bloody, it didn't look like it missed you much. The one that drove in front of you after you come to a standstill.
I can honestly say I am so grateful that Kurt was behind me.
Just right.
Yeah, he's not New South Wales state champion for nothing.
Oh, okay. But the fact that yours just rolled back a little bit, it was just like it
Yeah, the car was in reverse before it even stopped.
Okay.
So I think it was pretty much from what I can see, from what I can remember.
Oh,
What reverse?
get it up the inside there, Scotty. Oh, come on, Scotty. Fight it.
That's too.
Good work. Oh, where is he? No, sorry. No, Scotty had shit.
Coming down.
Scotty had it, yeah. Oh. Got it. Oh, who was that? Looked like they were...
Yeah.
Oh. He's still on there, Scotty. You can see him in the background there. So he's recovered well there. So it looked like he was really out of shape, didn't it? I think his car looks alright too. Considering, yeah.
Yeah, he might have just hit that wall line, you know, with a sideways plane. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
the paintwork's still there.
Yeah, you know what it's like across the top when you get offline, how hard it is to get back online. It looked like he got it back online there.
Well,
Look at it.
Rob just got it a little bit quicker going through the dipper and, yeah, just carried on all the way down
So we got Regis. He's taking up the most dangerous position there is. He's in the lead. In split 3. It's very
It was
dangerous.
the only way I could guarantee I could get a lap without the stutters. I figured if I kept everybody behind me,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
wasn't stutter.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah,
Yeah. Within half
Is
a
that
second, I had a car in front of me.
that update thing, or
I don't know what it is.
are you in a video? Yeah. There was something, Reg, you might want to look at that. Brucey, I noticed, just dropped in and he's the man. He's got something about it. There was some update that stuffed everyone who's got the video or something, I don't know.
I'll have to check it out, yeah, because if I sat about a second behind, I think it stutters through 3 of the corners.
Yep.
And I just went, you know what, I'll just fight my battles in the spots where I know I don't stutter.
Yeah.
But if I can get in front, have that clear thread in front, it's fine.
Yeah, so I'd reckon,
It was-
yeah,
it was
that must
turn
be
one,
it.
Turn 1,
Yeah.
the cutting, and the elbow.
Yeah, that must be it, mate.
You should probably try to lead every race then.
Well, that's the philosophy, but
Hey,
we all know that
How are ya?
it's laid plans.
I came in late and finally seen the first accident for the race.
So I can take this offline, I won't, because this is a support channel, but if you're getting stutters, there's a number of reasons. Your overlays could be running at different frequencies if they're running full screen, which slows it down. It could be the fact that the drivers are out of date, so I normally run studio drive and it's there's a whole heap of reasons why things can be stuttering. I haven't seen issue this time last year, still Bathurst, so I'm confident of that.
Okay, yeah, because it only was Bathurst, it hasn't happened.
Yeah, Bathurst, they've been updated. The track's constantly updated and tweaked in the code.
Wasn't there that driver update, Brucey?
No. So the update that I posted about, there's a bug in NVIDIA drivers all around if you have Discord running in the background, that it doesn't, you get the memory at the full clock speed. So what that fix was to just basically say, hey, treat this as sort of like a broken animal. That's true.
Okay.
And just to add to that, normally that's a royal
Thanks, Phil. Jeez, I didn't think I was that far gone.
Yeah, so I've been suffering with audio issues. My audio's been cutting out, and so I had to update 15 things today.
Go on top of it.
So,
I thought you were going to say you found out it was your ears.
no, the ears is the one part of my body that still looks pretty.
I might have to do it.
I love it when someone goes to your earphones and put them on. They go, "You have them now." I thought it was normal.
I always tell if I've got my hearing aid in.
Oh.
So it's been interesting to back-to-back the V8s to GT3s this week. So I've actually since Thursday in GT3 trying to get back up to speed. So different around here. The GT3 compared to V8. It's crazy.
I saw their times. That's great.
Well, I'm faster in the V8 than the GT3 at the moment.
Well, they're into the ones, are they?
Oh, in real life.
Yeah. What about
on track today, I think.
Depends on track conditions play massive roles, I'm sure. Dave Worrell would be able to attest in real life.
I think they'll crack into two flats today.
Yeah, it's
just someone
Split a tyre, Davey.
Sorry?
Oh, I thought you delaminated a tyre or something.
Did. Delaminated.
Yeah.
To the toast.
Yeah.
So Dave, my mechanic, he's raced here in real life a couple of times.
Oh, good work, boys. Didn't hit each other. Nice. Lovely.
I've done 2,000 virtual laps and never raced here. He did like 10 and raced in the rain, which is just crazy. What he sort of says in real life, I'd really love to get your thoughts on this, was a lot of it comes down to how, frankly, how big your balls are across the top, whether how scared you are, as how hard you push. Does that relate?
1,000% percent.
Oh, that's just a virtual.
Oh, they'll do it.
1,000%.
Well, they got through all that hill bit side by side, and then they get to the easy bit, and that happened. Oh
well. The V8.
I think Dave Worrell will probably confirm here that that's not the easy bit, Faz.
It was a lovely overtake by somebody there. They've come down the hill, gone through all that, and then they get to the nice wide bit, and
straight line braking.
Yeah, because
the chase you can make up. The chase you can make up many fucking spots. You get so many people under braking there. It's such a good place. But I'm saying that everyone needs to be on board at the same time.
Yeah.
Same when you're overtaking someone at the elbow as well. It's always, as a good friend of mine says, you can always throw it in deep into the elbow, but it takes two to have a party, yeah?
He was always going to come out.
wow.
So the other question I have for you is, how far behind is the scan to the actual track itself? Has it been resurfaced?
Yeah, parts of it got resurfaced a while ago. I'm not going to lie, I will contribute something to my good friend Mr. Hoff. A couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, shit.
A couple of weeks ago, I was handy struggling a little bit on the sim, and Hoffy taught me a little bit around here because I was driving like the real car through here. I was slow. And today I went over through Skyline and through the S's, took Mr. Hoffman's line through there, and it was so perfect all the way through. Car was unreal.
There you go.
Just going back to your question there, Bruce, a certain Split 1 driver has a very close affiliation with another of the Australian circuits. Another Australian circuit. I'm not going to say too much because of his employer. And he has phoned me on numerous occasions to say, that bump you feel coming out of turn 5.
Out of the cutting.
No, not at this circuit, but coming out of turn 5, he said it is actually there. You can actually feel it and see it.
100%.
Because that's my question. Is the bump out of the cutting, is that getting out of some point?
No, I still will.
But you got to have a challenge, Bruce. Yeah, that's why they leave the bump there. And I remember, so I drive excavating and stuff for a living. So anyway, there's a jetpack track around here, and I dug it out. And anyway, we finished that, and there was one corner, and the bosses all flew down, the helicopters and all the rest of the shit to have a look by the time we'd finished the whole job, you know, rah. They said, "Oh, do you reckon that corner there's, you know, a bit too shallow, rah?" No, boys, you got to have a little bit of action. So anyway, we get to the next night. Because somebody hit that and barrel rolled over the fence. I thought she's lucky. I've got the check already.
That was you, Faz, remember?
Geez, Faz, buy a lottery ticket. Seriously.
Yeah,
that's right. That's where I went through. Yeah, that's right. Yep. That's where I was. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I want to know why Reggie's like, 4 seconds in front.
Because I held Jason up for as long as I could.
Yeah. A bit of luck, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all happening here.
Because Reg had good pace, and I thought if I can hold Jason back a little bit, Reg will get a decent enough run at it being on his own.
So the other thing which we sort of checked when we were on the grid, because we were just chatting across the splits, because we obviously didn't want Discord on channel. We did a bit of a comparison of people down the back of split 2, me, and people at the front of split 1, so Ed and Faz, and the times actually pretty much lined up. The back of split and quality I'm talking. The back of split 2 was pretty much so it looks like the quick 1 sort of worked. The quick split 2, split 3. Sort of the way that sort of shook out.
I think it would have been better if they had been 2 different tracks.
Yeah, totally agreed.
Yeah.
Well, it comes down to what tracks you're better at than others. Like I actually did a PB round here of the 2036 for a 3 quality lap, you know, so I think
this time my lap time improved here only because I've changed my wheel and my wheelbase from the last time I was there.
I reckon pre-qual we should heat the tracks up to simulate more tyre wear, so we're not getting flash laps.
well, that's not really going to do much, seriously.
Yeah, well, it will.
Yeah, but then how do you get a baseline then for sandbaggers if you do that? A completely separate qualifying system.
You don't just use 2 rounds.
How do you mean?
You use every round. You use the quality times for every round, not just 2 tracks.
I genuinely think they got it right already. Just pick 2 tracks and, as you said, you've done the math and it's pretty close.
Well, you just go with it, yeah.
Well,
but not. But that's over quality. I mean, when you talk over distance, it's not right.
Yeah, of course not.
That's it's way off. So I mean, stats are great if you want them to say what you want them to say. You know, so I don't think.
Yeah, but it's very difficult when you start trying to calculate where it all sits because you got three different racing stands.
Yeah, just leave it. You know, what do you do?
But I thought it was interesting to check that we felt like
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
John. I had a good overtake then. Please, thanks.
We got talking on John again.
It's about to make a move.
No, it happened.
It's already gone. Yeah, that's him there, isn't it?
He's trying to line him up.
There's a few going on here.
It's cool to pack.
You know, after absolutely struggling with the pit stop, and now, so we're still in racing.
So for me, this is a track where it's 5 minute pace. It's faster.
That's great.
Boys are really giving it a go here, aren't they?
This track's always a track of nutrition, I suppose you could say. Everyone falls
Hey,
off.
nutrition?
And nutrition, some shit. I've had a few alcoholic beverages.
As long as you're eating, as long as we're eating well.
And so that strategy.
Oh, good work, boys.
Funny.
They've renamed that vape corner.
It's funny you mentioned all the the wounded, because towards the end there, you know, there's a pack of us at the back of the all the wounded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was a bit of work.
Oh, well done. Yeah, you held on a well there. Get around. Well done.
So the other thing that was interesting was a video about Gen 3. They were talking about the cars and they're saying how that there's more corners are being added to tracks like Bathurst.
Hey? More corners?
Yes, more corners, because Caltex Chase, you can't take it flat anymore in Gen 3. You've actually got to slow down for it because you've only got 50% downforce in the car.
Oh no!
So what was a straight now becomes a corner.
Wow.
You're right. So now there's a couple of theories on that. Some people saying that the modelling we've got now with these cars is not far from what we're going to get anyway, and other people are saying when the Gen 3s come along it's going to be totally different. So I don't know, boys, does anyone actually know what is going to happen, or is it just innuendo and rumour?
I can take this from a software developer's point of view. Right? These cars haven't been touched in 2 years, 3 years. If you go back to those notes, running on the V5 or V6 time model, and nothing's changed. They just haven't been touched.
Nothing at all.
No,
Nothing.
They would have done a few tweaks coming when the.
Oh, that was a nice overtake. Who was that?
That was Ed, wasn't it?
So they've added features like, more AI, things like that. But in fact, the car model.
Sorry, Bruce. Yeah.
The fact the car model, they haven't actually changed. That's because of the setups. Or if you look at the GT3s, every 2 seasons, you can't load the setups anymore because they change it so much. So we're on an old time model. The cars are still physically identical. They really haven't changed. Guys that have been racing this more than I have probably tell me Bruce, you're full of shit, or no, that feels right. So feel free to do that. So then what you do is you go, right, okay, new car, you blank sheet of paper. Because you don't use the old code, you use the new code. So you might take.
Well, are they going to though? That's what how do we know? How do we know
because
that
there will be a contract
not applying one to the other? You know what I mean?
No, you don't. From a software point of view, you don't grab code that's 2 years old. You grab the old code. No, trust me, I've been doing this for 30 years. When you write something,
I'm saying, yeah. What you're saying makes complete sense, but these are big companies and all the rest of it. Like, are they actually going to do it?
Of course they will. So because there'll be
will money get in the way?
It comes down to is there a if they're going to make shit like the new Radical and electric.
Oh, they ruined that. The old Radical was anyway.
Anyway, the point being is they're happy to throw that sort of content away, which no one really is asking for. And there's a whole, hundreds of people that actually race the V8s. And then they've looked also, they're updating the 79, they've updated the old Mustang in PCC. So the old cars are getting updates for those ones where there are serious. And the Kenner GT cars are tying up for the races coming back with them. So there'll probably be a contract that exists. There's been a contract that exists with Supercars Australia iRacing, and because of that, way to go across the top. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that was ambitious. But he got it done. He got it done, right? Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
So anyway, that's right.
Sorry,
or is it?
Good. No.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that was
so nose to tail. It's like
he just done so well. See the understeer he had and that overtake across the top there. Yeah, massive understeer. How we got out of that's got me buggered. It was good work.
And so more vaping. So the CEO of iRacing, he released a big post earlier today outlining what's coming. He said rain this year, mate. Rain, mate, this year. What people talk about. They're fully redoing the start to redo the oval model. And he talked about this whole new finite element tyre model that they're working on as well. Plus another 8 tracks he listed.
Yeah, right.
As well. So there's a ton of stuff.
I just give him plenty of room there. Good work. Sorry, Rick. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine. So basically, it's a
Robbie
no-brainer to do supercars, which is you have a contract with Supercars Australia, I'm guessing. You have Pub E Series. You have a whole continent of people that race it in leagues, which is like, 400 or 500 people, I reckon, would have the supercar race at some point in leagues. It's a no-brainer. And so then it comes down to when you do it, you can't. Supercars won't want the old cars running. So
Next release.
Yeah. Exactly.
Next season, Gen 3 for the E Series, which is being run in March. That's what I'm hearing.
So then the question becomes, how close is it going to be to the car? And it will be based on the technical specs. And the technical specs say half the downforce. So what I would literally be doing, I would be getting one of the old, probably the GT3 code and then putting the V8 supercar weight. That's what that'll probably do. So I won't drive like a GT3, but it will have the tyre model that the GT3 is running and all those sorts of things. Because the model we run now, I think it's an old NASCAR time. Like the slide out laps work. Because that sure as heck doesn't run a GT3.
I've had a pretty good look at a Gen 3 up close. I can tell you there's not a whole lot of difference underneath it. They look pretty much the same.
We were told we weren't allowed to talk about those photos, Dave.
No, it's not necessarily that one you're talking about. But.
Yeah, because with the launch of the cars now, there's so much content that's coming out about what's actually going on with Gen 3.
Bruce, they have the punting out in one of the NASCARs.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if some of it's already done.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Like they don't need to scan, as Ed has said a couple of times in the lounge. They don't need to scan the cars because the scans are all designed for anyway. So Ford, that's looking a bit silly. This is going to be a safety car, isn't it?
No, he calls for it. He called for a safety car at this time, now.
Yeah.
But he was still rolling. Yeah.
Well, you can't have a safety car when you're still driving.
That is true, but based on my experience at Road America, when that happened to me, it's like, I'll try and get around, and then it's like, oh no, I'll just park under a tree. Get out the tea biscuits.
Jesus, you're sticking in, isn't it?
And it's right at the beginning of the track too. With this thing
Yeah, so I would say if you want...
What's happened there? Oh, no one.
So I'd say if you want to get a heads up on Gen 3, start racing next gen.
That's on Toddy, well.
Yeah, Toddy must have had a slowdown then, because he instantly comes straight back on.
No, he went wide in the Murray's.
Just repeat that, Bruce.
So if you want to get a start on Gen 3, what it's going to feel like, grab a current NASCAR and start racing on road tracks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I got the funny one. I know that. I feel that.
Well, they have to
Sure.
One killer.
Like you lose your rear wing, you do. Well, I mean, you've lost 50% of it.
Oh, we got the flashing lights. Someone's getting flashed. Hazy, who are you flashing?
In front of Toddy.
Does the...
Oh, righto.
Does the electric Porsche have the... You just got to look at the cars that are racing.
I was giving him a flash only because he could have let us go before we went across the top of the mountain.
Oh, who's that? Oh, that's, he's still going around, right, okay. Sorry.
So what's going to be interesting though is that the cars are not all identical. And so the chassis are, the suspensions are, so I think the nails will be the same, but the engines are very different.
Oh, way off, yeah, they make their power in different ways.
Yeah, isn't it?
Power balance is still pretty good.
And there's some parity issues.
Because one's a 4-valve cylinder, and the other one's a 2-valve.
I complain about the Fords because I know Rob Herod. Rob Herod's actually done some work on my car, and I know he knows his shit. He's really, really good.
Ford, that's Red Bull.
Is he shit? Of course he fucking does.
You'll start speaking Dutch next
Hey, that's a great overtake there. Who's that?
Yeah, thanks, John. That's two now, eh?
That's all right, Ed. Good work, mate.
Hey, you picked up your sticker on my boot.
I did, actually. Oh, someone did comment on Thursday night about that.
You just hack it with MS Paint.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me give you the files too.
We've got it. Haven't we? Yeah, I don't know.
I took this one from the original one you gave me, and it was pretty bland.
Oh, Reg, doing it nice and easy, mate.
Yeah.
He's come to a stop.
So the thing
Oh, there he
is,
goes.
you know what goes up is going to come down.
Okay.
You also know that there's a 90% chance that he'll end up just the pit lane with either needing a fast repair and not having it, or having it not needing it, or something like that.
I was just enjoying the car. Racing at my own pace.
It's a nice bubble.
It would have been nice, yeah. It would have been very nice.
In the mid sevens by the looks, mid-high sevens, perfect little nice work.
Nice little rhythm going. Yeah.
Yeah, I just, unless you're coming up on lap traffic, I just had to sort of make sure I didn't drop too much.
Oh,
another one in the background.
Yeah, Reg, yeah, nah.
It just frees your mind up for a few laps because you don't get much of the rest otherwise.
Nah, yeah, no. It was pretty busy.
Have a look at the track map. There's plenty of cars out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Took me 2.5 hours to wind down after it because I didn't get any free track, I don't think, all night.
I don't think many people did. It's out of Reg.
Yeah.
I had a nice clear track there for a while.
Every time you
took everyone up.
8-second gap. Dave?
Sorry?
I said 8 seconds to Reg and 8 seconds to Dave. It was pretty quiet.
That must have been.
No one wanted to get near you because you're probably taking me out.
Oh.
You have tried.
From what I can tell, I reckon the GT3
We're all going back to school, you know, How much you want to bet we'll all really struggle with the downfall? Especially on fast sweepers and stuff.
We'll get used to it, boys. Have you bloody take us all of a week or something and we'll go and, oh shit, what's happened there?
It'll be interesting to see what have pre-qual in one car and then race in the other.
Well, it's because there was already changes to the track state between releases. So there was a major update around track polish that happened that changed the way the track works between last season and this season.
Since we started this season, we were able to do all that pre-qual after the update.
Yeah, but the times that people I didn't do it. For example, I didn't do a Bathurst lap because I 5.8 that I qualified. So I didn't do a Bathurst lap at all. I had a break instead, and I just did a Sandown lap. Then I let my time sit. The safety car is out.
Yep.
Why?
I'm not going to disagree with Dave's comment, Mr. Bulldog. Comment there in the chat.
Oh, what's he said? I
Safety car.
I'm looking at cricket.
That's been sitting up there for ages.
Jeez. Thanks,
What's the
Dave.
safety car?
Dave's forgotten about it, that comment he made.
Oh.
Was that long ago?
I thought he was supposed to be a
He's list of tracks that that are coming that I don't.
It's just somebody that you used to know.
Just chuck it.
Aldebar, Aragon, Perez, Misano, Pucahol we know.
I'll pick a hole.
They just literally just rescanned Zolder last week. Not Zolder, Zandvoort.
Yeah.
It needs to, yeah, I've actually...
But they needed to do that to get the, I think it's 10.
Formula 1 funky corner in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've seen a race there not long ago with the electric things, and Jesus, they've changed it.
Well, I think the F1 race there, was it last
Yeah,
year?
but they
Oh.
had to change it.
Sorry guys, just to get back to the actual race here. What
No
was the
safety
safety car for here? Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I'm
haven't
not
seen
sure.
anything. I don't know
But
what's happening here.
I'd just gone through Murray's when they called it, so I was pissed.
I'll bet.
Uh,
Does that have a cheat sheet that tells him why there's a safety car?
I
Maybe
got
Gunther was doing a streak or something.
Yeah, maybe.
No, there was a car stopped.
was there?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, did the motor finally blow after a couple of laps? Is that what it was?
No. Yeah, I think he got back to the pits.
I got the call going to chase, and I'm thinking, oh, beauty, I've got to run here. Yeah, shot at this.
So yeah, so
Hey, Scotty.
back to backing the GT3 to the V8 Supercar, I can actually you can feel so much more on the tyres than GT3 across the top. It's crazy.
Yeah, but their weight is, and their,
No,
how high off the ground, all the rest of the shit, like, yeah.
I just think the tyres fast.
Yeah.
I'm literally playing across the
They're
top.
spread.
How
Yes. Yes, Dave Baldock, we do know now that you're associating yourself with Max Verstappen as a forward person. You speak of the Dutch. That's all right.
Is that official? The Ford's gonna
Yeah, it's official.
Yep.
It's official.
Bring back the Cosworth.
What's that about, John? Oh, you lost me there.
It's
Oh,
now.
Dave's
It's
pointing
now.
out to
It's
everybody
now.
that
Red Bull.
doesn't go around there.
It's now Red Bull F. It's Red Bull Ford in F1 now.
Well, not yet. Another
No,
3 years or something.
No, the official sign up.
You're right.
Yeah, but it doesn't come into effect till 26.
Yeah, but they're still going to have the branding.
Now I'm a Red Bull fan. Hey?
Yeah, you enjoy Max. You enjoy
And
Max,
just like
boys.
that-
Red Bull Holdens in
And
Australia.
just like that,
Yeah.
I've got fucking wings, just like that, mate. Don't worry about
Sorry.
that.
I'll sit
So
on
what
the
you-
fence.
What you're saying is, to make your Ford fast, you got to put a Honda engine in it, do you?
Yep.
And then put a few Ford badges on it.
Let's not go down this. We're not going.
Well, you want to go down
we-
that path, you
Yeah,
put a Chevy
geez.
engine in a hole. So, you know,
Buicks or
do
something.
one or the other.
Yeah.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
I was spewing at this point too because I realised when I put too much fuel in that I let Mr. Dial pass me.
Also, Reg, you
Just getting back
But
to your tyre comments before, guys. We're going
You didn't
across
call him
the
Mr.
now.
Dial before.
No.
Hang on, what was that?
I
What
didn't
was
call
that?
him Mr. Dial when he was on front of me in track
What was
as
that,
well.
Dave?
What was that, Dave?
Just getting back to your tyre comments about driving GT3s across the top of the mountain, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. Try fucking doing it in the 1983 VH Commodore on road tyres across the top of the mountain.
Absolutely laminating.
And try to hold out a Nissan Silvia behind you on slicks.
oh no.
Is that the bloke who nearly took your nose off? In the,
Oh,
the
the green one,
blue
yeah.
thing or whatever it was? Yeah. Jeez, he must have shit
Are
too.
you multi-classing based on performance, or is it all just all in go for it?
That was, they call it combined sedans, so basically anything from V8 supercars to sports sedans to production touring cars. No, it's such a cool
So,
car.
yeah, just get him out there and race.
It's such a cool class.
Like the old days, you know what I mean?
It is, it's such a cool
Yeah,
class.
yeah.
Half the people are
Yeah.
on slicks, half the people are on street tyres.
Yeah.
There's George Medici is in there.
Like going back to the old days. Beautiful.
That's a little bit second-hand.
What's happened there? Did that just happen or?
That's actually quality Ford engineering right there.
I think you forgot to check the oil before the start of the race.
Yeah. See, I think someone, we did have
That was in
another
the dipper.
incident during the safety car.
Yeah, it was Tony
Up
Martin.
the wall.
Oh, that's a nasty one too.
Okay, right, yeah.
There's a few boys still racing to try and catch up the safety car.
So is that a lap? Well, I'm not. Is the one in the safety car and they're overtaking, or is he lapped or something? What's happening?
Well, it's under safety car. There's no instructions. I think Toddy had a bit of an issue in the dipper.
Just
It might have been a bit
divert.
damaged.
Just to divert a little bit. Reg, what do you reckon?
Oh, he's,
Perth or
yeah,
Brisbane?
okay, yep.
I'm still hoping.
You mean Australia A?
the Queensland second 11. What is it? 8 overs to go. Yeah, you'd be fairly confident.
It would be, wouldn't it?
It's not in the bag by any stretch, but you'd be feeling better without Bancroft out there for sure.
Hey, we're getting a Sheffield Shield game here right in Albury. 2nd of March, I believe.
If you're not on the water.
Total weekend.
Yep. Victoria, New South Wales.
Yep. Levy Sports Club.
Yep.
Second little fit. Something like that. Second and 6th. Sorry. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Hello, gentlemen. How's going?
Mr. Blanchard.
Better late than never.
Always late.
That's what Gunter said.
Were you listening on YouTube and thought that's enough bullshit, I better get in there and get some sense into it?
I tried that, didn't work.
Actually, you've been quiet for a long time off.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see you're still here.
Mr. Kirby's in the chat as well. How are you, Mr. Kirby?
I sat out on a bloody cricket field all day today.
You sat. You're an umpire. You're supposed to stand.
I sat, I stood out on a cricket field all day today, and I plonked myself in this chair to watch this, and unfortunately I can't get back out, so you're stuck with me. I'll wait until the batteries to this headphones go out.
That's all right. I'm pretty sure somebody's called Luke to come in and mute you, so...
Sleepy tonight somehow. We've got to back up for another game tomorrow. That'll be great. I'm looking forward to that, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Woo! Another 90 overs. Let's do it. Yay!
Hey, Faz,
Fuck.
I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story from my youth. We were playing 3rd grade once, and we're a team of like young fellas were, and this very established person in our local association walked up and has gone, "Is that umpire out there drinking?" And we're going, "No, no, no, no." Next minute he's turned around and gone wide, and he's got a beer in each hand.
Yeah.
I can imagine Baz doing that.
Now, Dave Worrell, just a question.
They don't know why I take my jacket out with me, and it's because I've got a little vodka straw that goes up through the back under the hoodie and...
So, question.
That runs a smoke to me, yeah. Anyway.
So, Fishy Motorsports have come out and asked a question of Dave Worrell about not holding brakes.
God.
I was going to say, he hasn't learned anything from Vince.
There's nothing fishy about that.
Penalty.
Sometimes it's not always good to hold brakes, boys. Just say that.
Personally, I think he was actually trying to hold something else, and it wasn't the brakes.
What happened? I went to the big hard. Sorry, I went to the big hard thing in the middle of the car. I missed it and grabbed something else.
I think this.
Might have been trying to hold the shit in.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the Sphinx was very hard.
Yeah. That's what he'd be holding. He's shit in.
It just sounds like a joke.
Fuck, that would have been hairy.
But, like I said, no butt kicker will simulate that experience.
No. Jesus.
I got out of the car and I thought I fucked up.
Yep.
Because every time I came into the chase, I kept pushing it harder and harder.
Can you see that?
A bit earlier, but yeah.
Can you hear that, boys? You can't hear that? Apparently it's fireworks night in Albury again.
Oh, you have that too, do you?
Well, I'm glad because the first couple went off and I thought, oh, fuck, someone's been shot again. But no, it's only fireworks.
Not Albury. Not Albury. That's not Albury. You're talking Lavington.
We're well armed. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's not Lavington. It's Stabbington.
Come on, the north side of town's not too bad, is it?
Hey, and I'm I'm upper North Aubrey, thank you.
Oh, upper North Aubrey, is that what it's called, is it?
Fucking Slavington. No, I am actually North Aubrey. I'm
All
on
I know, all
I'm
I
on
know,
the western side of and southern side of Union Road, so that's North Aubrey.
I was going to say, all I know of Lavington is the BP, and that's about it.
That's all you need.
It's amazing the people you meet at the BP, isn't it, Dave Worrell?
No way, there's some fucking weird pricks that dominates that BP server.
Roll up, let it drive his car though. McKnight's got you there, mate. Don't worry about that.
I've got to come down to Winton soon, mate. So you know.
Poor Jamie. By the time I got out of that car, I was trying to talk him into staying for the weekend so he could take his car to Winton because it's only bloody 40 minutes down the road. So you're, half an hour, 20 minutes. Depends what you're driving, doesn't it? But. Jamie, come on, mate. You say that I got a fair man. The adrenaline was pumping that hard. I was like a little kid.
I should be running in Winton. I think it's early March. I think like 1st or 4th.
I wouldn't get in the car. I don't blame him.
I'll get in the car. I want to rise.
I was going to say, I reckon if Kumho came down, you'd be in.
Jeez, you missed a jump there, Scotty.
I was trying.
I reckon you'll throw it in deep and hard.
Oh shit! What happened there?
But he didn't know he was back there. He might have been in trouble if he was up close.
I'll put my car around Winton too, Dave.
Let's go, mate. I'll teach you a thing or two.
Alright, copy.
To answer your question, Hamish, I don't think we're going to see too many more safety cars tonight.
Points that you want to know about when there are actually a million track days there. Look on the calendar, it's cheap. You just roll up, put your helmet on and run around like the rest of them.
We were just supposed to be doing raid laps as part of it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just saying, if anyone's got a car or something they want to run around, get down and win. Yep.
If anyone wants me to drive a training, let me know.
Oh,
I'm happy to.
I can do with both.
I
can do real world.
I need training in iRacing around Winton. Oh, what? I come back? Oh, shit.
I'd prefer to do power crews. At least you can do power skids everywhere.
I don't do that with my car. I don't even get a wheel screwed.
Actually,
I heard you can do power slides around Bathurst too.
I got a Maloo, so I can get power skids going pretty good in mine.
I'll just take the bike down there and I'll just concentrate on getting the knee down. I'll be happy.
Yeah, you're always on this branch. I've seen your name on the toilet since Sandown, you know?
You went in deep there.
I remember watching Scotty McLaughlin at Winton when he was racing in the Volvos, and we the special guest area, VIP area, whatever you freaking call it, is right there on that right hand. They're coming around fast, and I've never seen anyone ever take it like he did and get away with it. I've never seen another driver. It was amazing. He was like an inch from the concrete wall every time, every lap. You know what I mean? It was amazing. You go, what the frick? He's going to hit it sooner or later. Nah, never does. And no one else had the balls to do that, and that's why Scotty's where he is. It was just amazing to watch that. Oh, Jesus, he had that thing flying.
And Sonny's missing off that WK.
You can steer. Bloody good steer behind the car.
How do you feel stuff in Indy or whatever he's racing in America?
Oh, he's killing it.
Is it finished or is it still going?
No, it's only round 2, isn't it? Or 3?
Yeah, it's a new season.
Yeah, it's only round 2, I think, of the new season, yeah.
I didn't think they'd even started yet because he did Daytona last week.
He did too, but wasn't there a race?
Not sure.
Or was he warming up? Oh, anyway.
Might have been a warm-up. I don't think he's
Might have
raced
been
yet.
practicing, yeah. I know there's something on either tonight or tomorrow night or something. Yeah, very soon.
No, I think he's done 3 or 4 races so far.
Right. I don't know. Someone look it up. Google.
But how's the youth? You know, you drive some V8 supercars and let's go to open wheel.
Just back to this race, Blanchy. I've noticed them hitting the brakes when they go over the top of McPhillam's, like on the skyline. Have you noticed them hitting the brake?
On which race?
This one we're watching.
Oh.
Yeah.
I found with this setup.
Oh, boys! Right.
That is a big
Woo!
Yeah, split one drivers, if you're watching, that's how it's done.
Yeah, sorry whoever I cut off there, I got excited, but yeah, sorry.
I never had much time to, because I'm not racing, I didn't practice much this week, but I did notice that I actually found I did have to use a little bit of trailing brake there at McPhillamy to help the car to turn. Not so much to wipe speed off, but just to get it to turn.
Yeah.
Weight bands to the front.
just to change the...
Yeah, weight transfer.
Yeah, if John stays...
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Dave Kirby's just taken a swipe at Dave, just saying that's how you go through the chase.
Oh, Jesus.
Gold.
Gold. It just means I have a crack, mate, not like you.
Snap. I noticed you were out of the car. What's going on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I promised myself, to have a season off.
Okay.
Just to, because it does, and just give a little bit more time back to the family, not spend as much time on the sim. And I thought I'd give a little bit back and just do a bit of safety car, and found myself elevated, thrown in the deep end into race control. So,
Good on you.
I'm actually enjoying it, to tell you the truth. It's not bad.
Wholeheartedly,
And,
like Peter Baxter offered for people to go join him in a couple of other series he works on in race control and have a look. Highly recommend everybody takes that up. Peter Baxter, or any chance you get to be part of a race control team in a league like this is well and truly worth doing.
It's something that's taken me a little bit to get my head around. Thankfully, the split two guys have been good to me. The first few races, the first race especially wasn't all that busy, so it gave us a chance to try and get our head around it because I showed up and I was doing safety car and, as I said, got thrown in the deep end. And but no, it's coming along good. So yeah, it's definitely a worthwhile thing. Enjoying it.
I really enjoy it. Usually different perspectives.
And we've got another safety car.
Hey, John, can you go in car with Mark? And I'll show you where I lift off. So you don't use the brakes.
Yeah, but you lift off the slow fuel bar.
No, you can just up here where this lip. Just before the Dick Smith sign, where the white wall turns black, that first section, if you lift off there, you can actually coast over the top. You don't lose any speed. And the car still hooks up.
That's it. The Hoppy line works well on the VH.
Yeah, actually, just on the previous safety car, I looked down at my wheel and then gone into, from what someone said the other day, gone into settings mode and doubled the force feedback on my wheel.
Oh.
So at this point, I am struggling to turn the wheel. It was
And-
just absolute freaking nightmare, and I couldn't adjust the brake bias because whatever went wrong with the wheel, I couldn't use my toggle. It wouldn't go from 51.4. I think I had it at.
Of course,
So
big
I
shout out.
Couldn't come back.
Big shout out to Anita as well. He's jumped in the chat.
And as you go underneath this Fuso, which how you start lifting off ever so slightly. And right about now you can lift off and let it coast in and let it keep coasting. You get down to about 75 and you hit the brakes.
Hope you're taking note there, Gunter.
Yeah, I'm taking notes. I'm passing on to Jeff, yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you what was interesting today. Was anybody watching the telecast of the shootout and watching Engels braking, like when he was braking? Like, I swear he wasn't braking until the 100-metre mark at the bottom of the chase.
I reckon after.
Yeah, it was, and like, okay, we're all simmers, okay, but, you know, and I've done a fair bit on ACC, you know, which is supposedly dedicated to G, and I still don't reckon you can brake anywhere near that late on there. I mean, it was just awesome to watch. And I think it was Feeney. How close was Feeney going to the wall across the top of the mountain? He was just spot on it.
The question was asked in Discord during the week how some drivers are braking really, really late. And if you're in practice and you're watching someone in car, it doesn't actually give you their brake, like their lifting throttle percentage or anything like that. So you don't actually know when they're lifting or what they're doing with their pedal.
Yeah, because there is a delay from when you're thinking to brake, and by the time you get it activated, you're already covered about 50 odd metres. So it is deceptive a little, but I was just watching him today, and I thought, holy jeez, that's deep. That is deep.
Yeah, so there's times when I'll go in really, really deep, but I'm
deep. What's
up? But
I'm biting my fucking tongue.
But what I'm doing is I'm actually lifting. I'm actually lifting off a lot earlier to wipe some of the speed off, and because I push the brake bias forward, I can brake later.
Yeah.
Just going on quality there, Chris. Just to see the Porsche guy go out, do a lap, bring the
Come
car
back in.
take 2 more PSIs out, and then drive back out again.
That's using the rules to your advantage, isn't it?
My God, that's cutting it really fine, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll close that loophole next. That it's got to be when the tyres are cold that pressure's got to be done. But yeah. Anyway, that's what you do. You look for any loopholes in the rules and get whatever advantage. But again, it seems to be that the AMGs, and Bathurst seems to be a AMG track.
A V8 track. It's always been a V8 track, hasn't it?
Like, I don't think the Audis, I think, have had some success, but not like the AMGs.
I reckon the BMW is going to be
more suited to that traditional setup than the Audi. Yeah, definitely. But
Engine in the front.
If you had something where we're racing this week like Villeneuve, give me the Audi any day. That'll hang way better around there than the AMG will. But anyway, that's just how they are.
Yeah, the mid-mounters.
Yeah. Different car, different track.
I mean,
those AMGs I love driving them just simply because they're kind of like the supercars but better. They actually grip.
Someone fill me in. I didn't get to watch much of the telecast, but I did see a car go into the sand at Hell Corner, and it looked like a 4-door. What was it? Was it a Mazda?
What colour was it?
I forget the colour, but it was GT free practice, and it was a four-door. So I was trying to work out what the hell it was.
4-door must be.
Mark car or something, because there was a couple of them as the mark. Right there.
That might be it.
What are they? Is it the Maserati or the whatever is the 4-door? Surely
there's Mark car.
4-door there.
There's Mazda 6 or Mazda 3. Whatever it is, like the Mark car, supercar thing running.
Okay.
Like that Mustang. Yeah, that was a Mark car. They're basically they're not supercars, but they're pretty much like a supercar.
How'd the Red Bull go around there? The
F1.
F1.
One of the best things I've seen in my life.
Who's seen the video of them doing the national anthem on it?
I heard it. Yeah. It was so cool. Literally walked out of the toilet and went, I know that song.
Yeah.
What was that?
Even
we started singing it.
Even the wife sits there and she's going, "Oh, that is so cool."
Well, it was really cool.
What time was it?
The Formula 1. 1:30, and they did another one at 5 o'clock with Van Gisbergen driving around in the Kumho.
Oh, okay. That's the car.
Yeah.
No, not a time. As in, I think somebody said he only went around in about 1:57.
Oh, you're saying it went, yeah. That would have been very conservative, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He was running out of gears quick down Conrad.
To give you an idea, the closest, I did this a couple of weeks ago on a set of Corsa. I tried F1 cars from different eras on a set of Corsa, the 2004 Ferrari, the current Formula Alpha, which is based on the current F1 cars from last season, and I think it was the 2014 or the 2004 car I managed a minute 38. And I think the current car I managed a minute 39 around there. Like, there's no way in hell, it's safety-wise, you could do that in real life. Just no way in hell.
Nah.
Yeah, just so dumb. But that gives you an idea of how quick they possibly could be around there.
I wonder what a Bugatti Veyron or something like that would do around it.
God, yeah, interesting. 1,000 horsepower.
Veyron wouldn't like it because of the up and downhill in the corners.
Yeah, they don't turn.
Yeah, well set up right, John.
They don't turn.
Too big, heavy.
Really? The weight distribution? Yeah, right,
Yeah.
Only straight lines.
Yep.
Can that one then?
Are we?
About to go green.
Are we? Who's in front? Oh, Mark. Look, Mark's in front. Mr. Dial leads. Oh, he's off. He's off. He's trying to make a break. He's trying to get away from them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't do too bad, I reckon.
Those couple of car lengths are always worthwhile at the start.
My word, said the bird.
Someone's making a move
got
there.
up the inside there, yeah.
That was a good run.
Thanks, Rob.
Was it?
Nice good move from Rob.
Looks like he had plenty of speed there on it.
Yeah, good. Dave might have missed a gear or something. He sort of looked like he lost something there.
Even in 5 laps later after that safety car.
It was sweet and good.
Hey.
I don't remember the dust sweet and good, but you know, if that tickles your fancy, why not? Who am I to judge? It's a free world.
Not in Germany.
Yeah, do what you want.
Wow.
Oh, we had a look there.
Vape Corner's got him going again. Yeah. Got to be some rubber left on the track there, wasn't there? They'll scrape it off and bloody get a couple of retreads out of it.
A couple of bandags.
Yeah, I've had a couple of bosses that would have tried that.
Bandags on the steer.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Somebody's gone around.
Who was that?
Oh, someone else.
There's that one on the grass.
Great.
The
Oh,
Mustang's right that corner.
Wreck that first one.
There's more smoke in the back there.
Here we go.
here we go.
here we
Well
go.
done, boys.
Now split one, that's how you do it.
Yeah, split one, the competition is so fierce, no one wants to give room. That's all I'm going to say.
So no one finishes. That's great.
Cheap stations.
Unfortunately, I think Bathurst brings out a lot of egos.
Oh, it does.
And I actually, in our pre-race, without being so obvious, I actually tried to use language to calm everyone down a little bit before the start of the race.
Go and do an official race at Bathurst and see how many you come out there.
What sort of language? I mean, how do you use language to calm people down? What would you say? Listen here.
No, just little subtle reminders that it was a long race, 300 kilometres, and you know you're not going to win on lap one, and yeah, you
Sorry
just
to cut you off, Clancy, but a person once wrote down and said, be calm before a race, you've got to go have a wank first, so...
Actually, we got to delve into that.
Everyone dismisses it. For God's sake, boys, get one off before the race.
Oh, absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that. And mate, I have too. I don't care. I'll admit it.
There you go, Dave.
One right on lunchtime and another one about 5 o'clock, alright? And that...
It was important to go have a visit to Vancouver first, though. So your parents come down and watch you, man. They still come first. It's okay.
It's on the advice of my senior coach, Damien McKnight.
Damie's always got his hand on it. Damien lives with his hand on it.
Oh, look at the move here! Look at the move! Oh, what's happening? I don't remember this.
Oh, got it done.
Yeah, is that me? Yeah, I don't remember that.
Who is that on?
I don't know, I went round the outside of them, though.
it was a WKMP car.
That was John.
Johnny! Oh,
That's why he's so quiet.
Yeah,
I remember it now. I remember thinking, fuck, he won't be happy with that.
And I was looking at the lap times and everyone around me has got it faster. They've been doing it a second and a half faster than me all night. It's like, I'll just keep putting along here. You can go play with Scotty Perrins and stuff him up.
Oh, Scotty loves it when I'm behind him.
Yeah, he does love it when you're behind.
John, you were just lurking well today, and yeah, you're doing extremely well, mate.
Oh, I started P20 and I'm running in the top 10, so I'm not going to go fighting too hard.
No, you would have been. Because we were modest your wing there at one stage, weren't you?
No, it's up 15 spots. I'm happy with that. Got Dunny coming who's up 22 spots, but...
Well, I meatballed lap 1, so I'm happy to still be in the race. I've never finished a Bathurst in vets. Started about 3 or 4 of them, but never finished them.
I can work out Dunny's race and how it worked out, because I'm positive that he was a lap car at one stage.
Yeah,
and
he
the
was.
next minute, he's behind me in 5th.
Yeah,
Oh,
fought his
what
way.
the fuck? Oh, here we go. Oh.
Here comes Dunny.
Oh, 2 for.
Ooh, oh, well done, boys. Kept it going. Well done. Oh, fuck. Yeah, bad luck, Scotty.
He did well to recover that, though.
Yeah. He did. How did you do that? I thought he was gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got to be checked. Got to be looked into.
That's one hell of a recovery. He got lucky there.
I thought he was dead set gone for all money.
So did I.
Yeah. Where are we?
Now I must apologise to Rob here because at the cool down lap,
I'll just point out that you were in front. Oh, hey, you were in front, Mark.
Yeah. Then I called out to do the jump. And I called him Dave because I thought it was actually Dave. It was behind me because I looked at the reality from the safety car and I.
Well, talking about what he was there before with John. How about Dave? He just went a bit. You didn't hear him and done his work. Dave Arney, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave. Well.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't pick up anyway.
He's been strong in a couple of races.
Getting a bit of pressure now, Mark.
No, I thought I'd just hold the line and you Reggie get back into his draft and.
At this point in time, I'm thinking hopefully 2 pricks hit each other.
And I knew you'd be thinking that, and I thought I shouldn't really be so nice to Reggie here because, you know, you get the draft.
The problem.
I thought, no, I'll let these 2 play, and hopefully I can just.
I had to stay out of that zone where I was getting the stutters.
Yeah.
So every time I got close, I'd get the corners I was having problems with.
Push the edge there. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I didn't mean to talk over you. Just really push the edge there. Oh!
Yeah, this is when Reg and start playing. I think, yeah, keep playing, guys. Just
there was some good laps there, though.
Yeah. You didn't have any interpretation there, Greg.
No, mate, I saw that and the eyeballs suddenly went wide and I thought, here we go.
Mind you, my wrists are killing me at this stage because of the steering is just so heavy. I don't think I'm not gonna. I didn't take 2.5.
Do it on the way. You didn't have to do the weights before the race, did you, Mark?
No, the settings went in and just doubled the force speed back up on the M50. It was hard.
Was it clipping, Mark?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't clipping, but Jesus, down Combine Straight, I'm just shaking my wrists going, Jesus, I need to get out of this thing quick.
What sort of wheelbase you got?
The Fanatec 3.2.5. For some reason, it just went into settings mode. It had A-5 on the readout, and I thought, shit, what's this? And I thought, well, I'm going to keep going, but Jesus, this fucking wheel's hard to turn.
But you when you try and change gears.
Oh, that's alright.
I don't have a jinx.
That's just training. That's just training you up to when you upgrade to a DD1.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah,
And then turn it right
one
down.
with a big shifter. And it's like some of these corners I feel like I'm going to be ready to change gears.
Okay,
Did he have a go there, didn't he?
Keep playing.
Oh,
He did have a go.
Think about it, in reality, if their models were spot on, coming out of Forest Elbow there'd be a little ramp that was about 1.5 foot high that's just rubber. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be like a bump. There's that much fucking rubber left on there from all the lockups. It'd actually be a bump.
I'm pretty sure there is one.
Yeah, wouldn't there? Yeah. Anyway, great corner.
Damn, he was quick through that section.
It's good racing here, boys.
It's taking me a long time to get that corner right.
Oh, well.
He was leaving that one.
Yeah, he was in your draft, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, right in it. Wow. Is that a signal?
Roll cage. At this point, my mind was starting to wander because third position's my best ever Bathurst finish, and I'm thinking, oh geez, if I can hold on here.
I've got to say, Reece, how was your concentration at this stage?
I really struggled, yeah.
Yeah. Even though you had that nice rest period in the middle there.
And then I started thinking about all sorts of things. I'm going,
He's downfall, but yeah.
Yeah, you were starting to think about what you had for lunch and, you know, and what you got to do tomorrow.
And then I'm thinking, because I was still 0 incidents at this point, and I'm thinking, you know, don't hit me.
Then you'd be thinking too, what would Dave say?
I'll tell you what, I'd be thinking about whacking another one out by now. Trying to calm it down, you know what I mean?
I thought he was coming that one. I thought he was going to make a move there.
I think he wanted to, but the rear brakes didn't want to.
Stutter. It just got to that point where I go, I can't afford to sit back because I can't catch you at any other point, so I'm just going to have to fight and hope for the best.
He's looking.
So Giles very smart just to go for the points.
Yeah. Sometimes.
No, fuck it, just send it.
I wasn't going to send it, I just wanted to keep up and hope that, you know, you could force Marco to make a mistake.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen, no.
It does. It does.
No! Does not. Won't have it.
He doesn't make any mistakes.
The setup might have failed him at the last minute or something.
There's no way.
Well, I was still running with the brake bias just too high because I still couldn't turn the damn thing down. And I'm looking there every time I went there, I was straight and going, "You fucking bastard, come down!"
You just want to get in on the vape action.
At least the setup's still running good for you.
Jeez, look at it over here on opposite sides, yeah. Full vape action.
If
jeez.
This is the time where you just sit behind Mark and let him do all the work for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I didn't move off the line too much because I knew I could. If Reg was in the tow, then it was going to make it hard for Rob to get around.
Oh,
but obviously not.
No, he got a good exit out of that corner.
Yeah.
He had been for a few laps prior as well.
He was got plenty of room too there, Reg.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a little trick at Bathurst if you do have somebody up here. No, at Forest Elbow.
Hold that thought.
Yes, right, dude.
Stutter.
Yeah. No,
Stutter.
no, Reg.
That's pretty much what Rob yelled out as well.
And that was due to the stuttering, you were saying?
Stuttering and pushing too hard. It's
funny the fun,
probably more pushing too hard than the stutter.
Fucking
one didn't
kidding.
hit the other.
Brisbane choked. If you hung it out wide there.
Yeah, just looks like
you're pushing hard, Rob.
Yeah, I was trying.
there's no way you're going to get past high. Up to here. Ooh. Geez, he was close to that wall. More vaping.
At this stage, I was still...
Your tyres were like, oh, I saw something, mate.
At this stage, I still thought it was Dave Arney because I hadn't gone back to the relative.
First Scorchers win by 5 wickets.
Yep.
You bloody beauty.
They looked out of it.
Oh, roll on footy season.
No, they looked out of it a while ago. It was like 40 runs. They needed 70 runs off 40 balls, and I thought,
2020, mate. That's nothing.
And
oh no! No, what's happened there? Dial's just giving up the lead.
Yep.
I told
He must have felt sorry for him.
Enough.
He's a good black mark here. He just does that. Oh shit!
the break in that last corner was... Yeah, I
And Johnny
hard
get
in that
it
last corner.
Was that you, John? Wow.
Rolling roadblock.
At this point, I'm putting every bit of effort on the back of Andrew Johnson with a broken car. And as soon as we get on the straights, he's just pulling away from me again.
So, I mentioned walking in. There was about 10 of us up the back. And we're racing guys, and we're going, I don't want to race. But for about 20 laps, I was running 16th there at one stage.
We can have a look at the top 10 that started to the top 10 that finished. It's vastly different.
Yeah.
I was so angry at this point.
Reg James angry?
So angry. Look at this. I'm going past. Get out of the way.
I was angry at lap 38, you know, you still got pace.
Oh, baby.
And you know your race is done. It was just, and what caused my incident was the safety car decided to park on the straight.
I'll blame the safety car.
Yeah, but he was parked on the track. Two guys went up behind him, they pulled out the way.
Rob's well literally in front of you, so I'm going to leave this with Rob.
Oh.
Like, move, John, move.
No, overlap. Oh, overlap. Oh, close.
Point.
050.
Yep.
It was close.
Go up to me and Rob. We hit the jump.
Yeah,
and we both do a very good job.
You landed it.
We both landed it.
Oh, that ran.
We didn't hit one another either.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, what we're talking about, Rob. Well done, Rob. I think that's your first victory, isn't it, mate?
Awesome, mate.
Well done, Rob.
Yeah, this year, yeah, this season.
That was a good one.
Well done, mate.
I don't know how I got there because that one stage I was like third from the last or something. So.
It was the afterburns. The car just pried.
Yeah. It was good fun though. I think there was a few little incidents here and there. But anyway,
Good fun. Got the result. That's all that counts.
Yeah, that's.
At the end of the day, it's just a number on a sheet, and it says 1.
And it feels very good when you get that number against your name on the sheet.
And that's
I'm listening here, people. It's not always good to come first.
Yeah, it is.
That's 5 rounds, 5 different winners. So how cool is
Just
that?
very gracious of Mark to give that up, I thought.
Yeah.
Very, very courteous of him.
Very
Nice,
gracious. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
gentlemen.
Only a matter of 20 metres too. 20 metres too late in the brakes.
I think that Mark just realised that he'd probably get his telemetry called if he actually won. He didn't want that to happen, so.
Didn't want to give Jamie McKnight the satisfaction of Mark saying that the setup was good.
That's it.
Mark was there to the red zone.
Actually, we went through it the other night, didn't we, Mark? And we worked out what happened. What happened?
Hey, what
Remember?
happened? No,
When you spun it.
Ran out of skill.
Ran out of talent.
No, he was going through his victory speech, and
He wasn't going through a victory speech here.
He lost his concentration, went wide, and it was all over Red Rover. Isn't that what happened?
Coming out of the chase, it was don't fuck it, don't fuck it, don't fuck it, and then yeah, what did I do?
That doesn't always work, Mark. So.
And the rest of the lap was fuck. Here we go.
Here we go.
Nice. Does he get away with it? Did they get away with it?
Oh, that's a 9.5. Oh, how's the execution?
Straight into pit
No,
lane.
no, he's on the ground.
Yeah, I was seeing Jason there. I'm lining Jason up. I think I'll wipe him out here. He disappeared.
Yeah. The landing wasn't the best.
It was good fun to do the jump.
Oh,
Good way to
is
celebrate.
That was good fun.
Definitely a seesaw race though.
Yeah.
Dave Arnie and I hit a burnout competition once we crossed.
I was ready to do my usual. Lap 1, second corner, and got meatball. I'm like, yep, time to quit. And Phil's gone, nah, keep going. Finally finished one.
You did well, Daisy.
Yeah, mate, it's good. It's good to finish one, isn't it?
Yeah. But when
Especially
you're pouring out with smoke on lap 1, you don't think you're going to get there.
I just finished.
It was a
Lucky
good one to
I
finish,
roll over the
49
line.
laps took its toll.
I like when you go to do the jump and you see the lines of someone previous. At least you got something to aim for.
Provided they got it right.
I was more worried about hitting Simon there. That's all right. Now I just got too excited. Okay, I did that. I survived.
All you got to do is aim for the donut and you're set.
Yeah.
We were doing it the other night, and as you land, go into the pits.
Yeah, I braked a little bit too late for that. Anyway, before we all go, see if I can get this to work. Got a little.
While you're doing that, whilst we say it every week, the amount of work that Josh had to put in on Thursday night,
and
he
Blair
done a
came
good
out.
job again.
Blair came out 3 times.
Yeah, it's he's been doing a real good job this season, and we should give him a shout out every week.
Copy that.
Don't worry, next week he'll be earning his keep.
Yeah.
Next week he'll be